Okay, we back. Let's see if we can't get this rolling the way it's supposed to. So I guess we starting over. Let's get this party started. Welcome to this episode of Musically Zone Talks. Gotta say it twice. We ain't talking boxing apparently, cause I don't know Jack. Especially when it comes to making my picks, pull out the champ Ross like they supposed to. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about that in this video. But until then, let me go ahead and get it started right. Hit you with a little bit of I Keep Moving, coming right up.
I don't worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't need no ticket on my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't need no ticket on my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side. I'm a rich, old and dead white boys. You know the dead ones get stacked up when you walk into a strip club. Tossing up while hoes act up. Niggas look strange, I know a strange back. You got a problem, you don't really want that. That alcohol got you thinking too far in. Don't make me just prove that. Now I'm trying to let you make it, my nigga, just let it be. But that devil off up in you, so you gon' come fuck with me. Now you make it home and you might not let there be new scripture. If you cross the line, I can guarantee you I'll let that be hit you. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't need no tint upon my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't need no tint upon my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
I keep on moving like soul to soul, penetrate your mind, let your conscience flow like water from the aquifer. Liquid in your ocular and see your tendencies. For the Hennessy, take a sip. Lyrical clip full of hollow tip. Grab a mic with a firm grip when I spit. Have brothers documental shit.
Niggas killing me with the smoke shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity is so unclear.
But I'ma need you to step your game up, cause if not, you a trump, that's a lame duck. I'ma call you superhead cause the game sucks. Keep it moving in your lame truck. Run.
Worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no tears upon my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't need no tears upon my windows every way to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
Niggas killing me with the smoke shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity is so unclear.
Yeah, niggas be talking crazy, hold up, don't make them wait. I don't chase after hoes, I rather maintain. Okay, let's get that straight. Nah, back to the grill when the niggas got beat. Yes, man, gon' bring your stage. By the time you realize we got a problem, then it's too late. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem.
We finna get live. You can't. By Legit Born. This is coming off the live on Musical
I tell
Talk.
them you can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. Bang, bang, don't try me, that fire always be by me. You can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. I'm gassed up, ignite me, my cash up, too lit, I be up. I'm a type of nigga that set shit straight. I never did hate, that's a bitch nigga trait. By any means, baby, I'ma get to the cake. I been a real nigga, so it ain't for debate. Beefing with me, get you hit with a stake. She left you for me, saying you the mistake. I can't be replaced. No, saving what hoes? Do you see me with a cake? I hustle from sun up to sundown. If a hater run up, he get walked down. We be up in that stick on who talk down. Reaching for my shit, 5-5. I be putting in work, I don't clock out. Talking dirty, you niggas get mouthed out. Shout it like how I kick it like Kung Lao. Cause these niggas be chicken, compound. I ain't wanna do it, but have to. I'm the shit like I live in the bathroom. Pull up, eat it, and dip, she fast food. Girl, let me show you what this cash do. I'm going nuts like the cashews. My name in they mouth with a bad mood. Not a brokey, I go with a cash move. I'ma set this shit off if I have to. Hey. Niggas ain't built like me, Bionicles, but you self-made. It's ironic though, you original, but you be copying. I'm by my coins, I got that sonic flow. Bruce Lee, Roy, bitch, I got the glow. Probably run a ticket up at Papa Do's. Call me Young Atomic, cause I'm about to blow, nigga. Pause, no homo, no homo. You can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. Bang, bang, don't try me, that fire always be by me. You can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. I'm gassed up, ignite me, my cash up, too lit, I be up. You can't get like me. Pack strong, hit like me. We ride till we D.I.E. My cash up too lit, I be ya.
Now, I don't know if you guys watched the fights. I'm pretty sure you did. But Josh Padley, 15-1 with 4 KOs. Well, I guess he got 5 now because he knocked out my boy Marco Ventanovic. Now, he got that one loss from Shakur Stevenson, which a lot of people were, oh, he's the electrician. They making fun of his side hustle because maybe his name isn't as big to the world as a Shakur Stevenson or a Tank Davis or a Shoo Shoo or a Keyshawn or even Abdullah. But the thing is, the man could fight. We said that he would give Shakur Stevenson a good battle. And for Shakur to go out there and win with his hands looking like they having so many problems, like he had some surgeries and all kind of stuff on his hands. His hands look pretty beat up. His win aged well because Josh Padley showed that he got some skills. He's not just an electrician that's out there to get beat up on. He actually had some skills. He showed some skills. He looked real good in his win over Centanovic. I hope I said that man's name right. He looked real good. I picked him to win. Problem was, I picked him to win the wrong way. I chose him to win by decision. He goes out there and get the knockout. True, yes, true. I'm holding down 52nd. And I ain't talking about the block or the street. I could be talking about a block or a street, but no, I'm talking about getting it handed to me. Making picks that just didn't show up like they were supposed to, just wrong picks. But it is what it is, and I ain't ashamed to come in here and talk about the fact that some of my picks went awry. Also, who else did I roll with? I rolled with Josh Warrington. Picked old Josh to win. I also picked Dalton Smith to win. Dalton looked good out there. He got his 18th win by stoppage. Who was it? Jermaine, who was 26-2. He went out there and handled his business. But it wasn't enough to give me the points that I needed to slide up the scale. I guess if they saying that you're going to make a comeback, you got to start all the way from the back in order to make that make that really happen. But hats off to Dalton Smith as well. One of the picks that I made. Apparently, like I said, I did horrible. Ben Whitaker, he went out there and did his thing. I didn't pick Ben because I thought Ben was just too playful. So I kind of picked against him biasly instead of really looking at his body of work. It cost me. But what I did enjoy was Gabriella Fundora and Marilyn Badilio. Anyway, old girl was light on her feet. She was moving in and out. She kept using a lot of lateral movement against Fundora. And in the beginning of the fight, it looked like she was doing quite well. Popping the jab, catching Fundora, countering her over her jab sometimes. But Fundora staying to the game plan, sticking to the game plan, trying to cut the ring off, steady pumping the jab. Every once in a while mixing in a hook for her to walk into. Going to the body. She caught Marilyn with a nice body shot that actually started the slowdown of Marilyn with her foot movement. She was moving around a lot, which in my opinion, Fundora, Gabriella has to get set in order for her to really put in her good work. And the lateral movement of Marilyn kept her off balance for the most part until she started homing in. Gabriella got a bloody nose out of the deal, which means Marilyn was trying to put in something. IBF, WBA, WBC, WBO. Only thing in the Ring magazine, flyweights, that's undisputed, y'all. Unless I'm missing something. Our girl, Gabriella Fundora, undisputed, comes out there with the mean mug on, comes walking down the thing ready to do it. Hyphy in the building, he say Gabby got more power than Claressa. I don't know about the more power, but I can say she looked good out there going up against Maryland. And I'm gonna be honest with you, since she's already locked down, undisputed at the flyweight, I wouldn't mind seeing her put on a pound or two and move up a little bit and continue to challenge herself. With a 5'11" frame, I'm pretty sure she should be able to move up some weight classes, no problem. Not rushing her, but I wouldn't mind seeing her going up the weight classes like rungs on a ladder, and seeing just how far Sweet Poison can go. That's what I want to know. 5'11", hell of an arm, wingspan. She jabs. Some kind of way finds ways to get enough leverage to get her punches off on the inside. Reminds me of her brother. Good pressure fighter. She does her thing. Tell your fighter send a contract in, since y'all the face of boxing. You gonna have her to gain some weight because you know Claressa ain't coming down past 154. She not gonna do that. Not 147. It's impossible to talk about anything less than 147. But if Gabby can gain a little weight, tell her come on up here. You know what I'm saying? I respect her. I like her. I respect her a lot. But you talking about putting up against the GOAT, the GWOAT, and I just don't see that happening. I think Claressa's gonna be in one of those bubbles that she handled everybody in her era, and anybody that's coming up after her. It's just gonna be hard to make an argument for. And people will make arguments saying, "Oh, this person would have met it if this would have happened to that person." Whatever. I'm just saying. But if you feel like that's the work, you tell your girl to make the call out. Tell her to eat some green beans and some potatoes and gain a little weight on that 5'11" frame, and then see what's going on. Y'all too busy trying to fight Keith Thurman and Alicia. Alicia don't want no smoke. And if she do, tell her to gain some weight too. Cause 154 is where the smoke starts when it comes down to stepping in the ring with the GWOAT. Alicia Baumgardner, who she got on the table right now anyway? And Keith, I ain't messing with the flute player that got the pause on time. We gonna let Keith do what he's supposed to be doing. And shoot, I can't even remember who is this next. Is he supposed to be getting ready to fight Zoo? So Keith needs to be getting ready for that. Don't worry about the GWOAT. Alicia, she just needs to get back on track. And don't worry about the GWOAT. Because this is 147ers out there. Carolina Dubois. That girl Price. You know, while she talking. While y'all talking for her. You know, tell her to go holler at them. She can deal with one of them. Then she'll be letting me know something. Because I think Caroline Dubois and that Price lady, Price girl, they got skills. They got skills, and I think they'll be good tests for your girl Alicia. I'm just saying, don't want to start no trouble because I really don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm holding down 50 seconds. So, you know, I'm just rumbling right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just answering what you're throwing out there. But it is my belief that Caroline Dubois and Price would be a great test for Alicia Baumgardner. Great test. Nah. That being said, what's up with your boy Brian Norman? I think I seen some kind of interview with him talking about Boots didn't call him out and this and that. I'm gonna go ahead. I've heard people say that Boots better not take Brian Norman lightly because he could end up being a speed bump in the road that could derail him. But after I saw his performance last week, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. After I saw his performance last week, I'm convinced that Boots is one of those under the bright light fighters that get better when the pressure is turned up, when the lights are at their brightest, when people have the most doubts that someone can beat him. I believe that that's the kind of fighter Boots is. When it comes down to the Normans, I do get it. I get it when people saying that Boots said that he needs to spend some time with his family and enjoy the fact that he actually fought and won titles. They weren't just given to him. He actually fought and won titles and defended them. He wants to enjoy that a little bit, and they'll make up the decisions, make up their minds on what they want to do, because there are 2 more belts floating around out there, and that's with the Normans and with Barrios. We have to see what moves they're gonna make. I'm pretty sure that we should hear something pretty soon, because I don't think that there's a lot of time for Boots to hover around at 147. Go ahead and try to unify the last 2 titles and keep it moving. How come Jerron didn't get under the bright? Well, I think we covered this question before too. He didn't get under the bright lights when Virgil called him because, one, he did give word and say that he wanted to be undisputed at 147. Him walking away from that would have just gave ammo to the people that would be like, oh, he didn't keep his word, he lied, he didn't really want to be undisputed at 147, which would have also opened up, put a crack in the door for people to start off the rumors of him ducking Brian Norman and whoever else would have been still at 147 if he left. That would have been Amanda Stanionis, Brian Norman Jr., and Mario Barrios. I'm pretty sure people would have just been all over him while you didn't fight one of those dudes to unify. So right now he's on the right trail. He's on the right track, if you ask me, to becoming undisputed at 147. I did say, hey, don't waste a lot of time trying to make the fight, because people want to ask for a hell of a lot of money. They want to get rich off of one fight. When it's a process, you get rich as you go up. As the competition gets better, then your paycheck should get better. And I think Brian Norman and also the Schofields, I think they tread lightly on the questions or the amount of money that they're asking for when it comes down to having these fights, and just get their ass out there, because in order to start garnishing the amount of money that they hope to get or are looking to receive, they got to put in the work. They got to make people feel like they're worth it. My boy D-Lo 404 Boxing has slid into the house. He say, salute my peopleization. What's going on with you? Yeah, y'all see it in the title, holding down 50 seconds. 50 seconds is what I'm holding down. It is what it does. Those that come in and cheer for a minute, well expected, well accepted. But going on with that situation with the Boots and Norman and all that, I think they'll be behooved if they keep asking for a whole bunch of money. It would behoove them. They should go ahead and get the fight under their belt. If the popularity comes, if they get out there and shine in front of people, and people gravitate to them, then that'll be all for the better, and they can start digging plowing their road. But right now, you look at the fight Boots. Boots is really, in my opinion, just starting to really get his feet under him and get the shine that he's looking for at 147, especially after capturing the other belts from Stanionis. I think it's gonna be well lined out for them to go ahead and try to get in there and get what they can. But I don't think it's gonna be an easy task. I don't think it's gonna be an easy task for the Normans, and I don't think it'll be an easy task for Mario Barrios. I think it will be a very good fight. And if the Normans can get enough hype behind them where the lights will get brighter, then I'm pretty sure you will see exactly what it is when I say that I believe that Boots is a big light fighter, a high pressure fighter, a lot of eyes on him fighter. I think that's when he bubbles up and really gives us his best and shows us what it is that he wants. He said, MZ, so basically you was using Crawford name just to build y'all name up because Crawford been at 154. Um, I'm gonna be honest when it comes down to that. I wouldn't say they boost them because I wouldn't say that they was using his name just for hell. I don't know. I don't know. But it would be my guess that they weren't using his name just for build up. Because I believe if Crawford had said come on up, I believe Boots would have did that. You know, how do you turn down Crawford? That's that's the man. Pound for pound, that's the guy. How would you turn that down? So I believe if Crawford had said yeah, they would have went on and did it. But that's just my belief and my thought. But 147, he is the champion there. He's looking to become undisputed. If he achieves that, great, and then he'll move up to 154. And we'll see what kind of dancing action he got there. It's the consensus of a lot of people that he gonna be hard to beat from 147 to at least possibility 160. That's just a possibility. But we'll have to see how the road unfolds for him. So basically, yeah, he called out Crawford. If Crawford had a bit, then it would have been a battle like, hopefully, it would have been a build up like Earl Spence and Crawford. Not the same outcome, maybe a better fight. You know, everybody on point with it. But like I said, I'm only spitballing here because apparently I don't know too much when it comes to picking the right people to win fights. That's why I'm holding down 52nd place. That's why I'm holding down 52nd place. Yeah, I said it. I ain't saying it proudly. I'm just saying it. In order to get to the front, you got to be in the back. Unless you was born in the front. And I wasn't. So, I'm going to take what I got, fight, and move it on up. He's already turned that man down more than once. In more than one way at 147. He wasn't coming up to 154 for Crawford. Okay. I believe that would be going back to the situation where the phone call on $1 million game, I believe it was, when Crawford called or Boots called and Crawford was there and they was having a conversation. They went back and forth a little bit. A lot of people believe that, dang, D-Lo, he came right in and just gave us that one. He said that man turned down Crawford in more ways than one. But I can't even argue with the voice of reason because, I'm in 52nd place. And when the voice of reason speaks, who's holding down a place better than 52nd, all I can do is step back and just say, okay, it is what it is on that. Jerron ran from the WBO rankings when TBC had the belt. Like Bernie said, y'all some marks. Really? Bernie called them some marks? I didn't even know he used that kind of language. Seeing that he from Nebraska. Nebraska be calling people marks? I thought that was a California thing. Anyway, I watched more videos. I covered this stuff years ago. Oh, look at it. He said he covered it years ago. I'm just going off the feedback. Hyphy came in here today. He wanted to beat up on Jerron a little bit, I'm guessing. So, I'm pulling out my little old lawyer jacket and seeing if I can defend some of what it is that he might be throwing at my boy Boots. And why? Why are you picking on Boots? Boots just got a win over Stanionis. A nice, good-looking win. So, yeah, that part. And as I was saying about Gabrielle Fundora, I would like to see her, as I was saying, gain a couple of pounds, gain some muscle on that 5'11" frame. And see what happens. 706 to CSRA raised me though. MZ, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Shakur bouncing around left and right. Wow. Really? The meat and potatoes to that. Honestly, this move surprised me because he hasn't been with Matchroom that long. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been in Matchroom that long, and already he's jumped ship, went to Lou DiBella. I believe that's who he went to, Lou DiBella. Maybe Lou could get certain things done that Matchroom couldn't. Maybe Lou promised to move him in a better way than Matchroom. I have no idea. But apparently it had to be something to make him bounce over that way. You know what I'm saying? You seeing the man going left and right like a woman to turn tricks. Maybe he trying to get the best bang for his buck. Look at his hands. You know, people have brought it up on more than one occasion. His hands look like he been punching concrete walls. Knuckles and stuff all swole up. Scars look like from operations or what have you. You know, he's probably looking at the future and saying, I might need to get some big fights, some names that's gonna really be something that people will latch on to build his legacy, so he can go ahead and move around. That's the best thing I could say. To pay this last 3 bouts versus the Bella fighters. Shakur would make the 4th in a row. Well, there it is. You know, the Bella doing what he needs to do. He slid him right in there. I wouldn't say it was gonna be any any politics with it. I would just say, you know, we have to see what happened with it. But I wouldn't. I would like to know what made him decide to make this move all of a sudden, just suddenly, bam, I'm out of there, and I'm with Lou DiBella. I would like to know what that was, what caused that. But till he comes out of his mouth for somebody that actually has some inside scoop, we're gonna be left to wonder. And like I said, just left to wonder. But isn't he set to fight Zepeda? What, July 7th or something like that? Which I think the baby world really gonna do what he need to do. Hopefully, during this time that he's not getting to be in the ring. That's your reasons right there, OG. Baby lose a thought. Hey. I guess it'll come back to me. But yeah. To pay the last 3 bouts versus the Bella fighters. Big bro in the house. My favorite of all time. Producer. Manager April in Texas, Timbo. What's up, big bro? What's going on? I've been here taking my lashes like I'm supposed to, eating crow. Like I'm supposed 50 seconds. I'm holding down 50 seconds just if you need to know. Shakur's still with Eddie, but needed Lou to get the deal over the line. Oh, okay, so he hasn't totally left the Matchroom situation. Now, how does that work? So he gonna have 2 promoters and a manager? Because James Prince is his manager, right? AI Meeson Music, greeting to my niggas and Armin Brown. Shakur gonna be that bitch running from Zepeda. Too much pressure. Mason Cam gonna fry him on the commentary again. Woo! So you thinking that when it comes down to it, and he finally gets to get in there with Zepeda, you thinking he gonna be a track star? He gonna be using his feet a lot. You don't believe he can get bright and shine under the lights like what's her name? Bright like a diamond, shine bright like what's her name? Rihanna. Yeah, that's her. So you saying that he not gonna shine bright like a diamond? He gonna be doing too much running? Dang, the Kane, you just came in here and dropped a big brick on it. Then put Mason Cam on it. Say they gonna fry that boy when it's time for commentary again. Call him a track star and all that. According to Eddie, he's still with them for 2 more fights. Okay. Well, dang, it's hard to. I don't want to have to go at anybody about Shakur running. He gonna have his hands ready. Things gonna go good. If Zepeda got power, Shakur gonna be on that motorbike. Dang. So you don't think that that he getting his hands together, things gonna be right? He gonna go out. He gonna be able to go out there and make it happen. Make Zepeda say, "Wait a minute, maybe this ain't the Shakur that people was talking about. This Shakur here catching me, pot shotting me, putting combinations together, going upstairs and downstairs. Are you telling me that if Zepeda got a brick in his hand, that Shakur gonna get on that bike and be riding all around the place?" His hand was good when he fought Nikita. his hand was good. Let me see. Was he running in that fight? I would say he was using non-aggressive movement to stay out of the aggressive way. How about that? Got hit and tried to break Usyk. Oh, come on. He tried to break Usyk. Hussein's boat record. Really? Really? So you trying to say that he just like, on your boy get set, pow, he gone already. All because the man got a little power. Big bro say, man, please. Big bro is a believer in Shakur Stevenson. We can't just throw Shakur out in the street like that. That's the baby world beater. Come on, man. He about to take you to the boxing school of Newark. Damn, I can't talk today. D-Lo, appreciate it, man. Because the baby world beater got skills. I just can't put him out there like that and say he going to be just not on point. Not on point at all. Kane over there laughing. It's all right, though, homeboy. It is all right. Glad to see everybody in good spirits. I'm in good spirits, holding down 52nd place. I got to keep saying that because I know somebody going to come in here. So if I say it enough time, can't nobody come in here and hit me with it and say, MZ, what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. This is what happened. I concentrated on a few fights that I was picking. Then I got thrown off and stuff started happening around me. I stopped paying attention and just started picking stuff. Ended up getting my ass kicked up to my shoulders. Yes, that is a saying that I use. My pockets is up by my ears right now. But that's okay. I got time, and like I said, you got to start in the back in order to get to the front. That you was born there, and I wasn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my fight on, dig through the hard times, make it through the storms and the blazing heat, climbing up mountains and running through holes, swimming through oceans, lakes, and rivers, to get to the top of the mountain, to claim a spot, top 10, top 5, maybe top 3. Just have to see how it's going to break down. And roll. What we got going on here? Get hit on the bat line. Hold up. We the boys. I don't know why I still got that. That's for my brothers, because we the boys. See what's going on here. So, you want to dominate the paper like he did Valdez and get criticized for putting belt to ass. I won't criticize that. I'll be like, Shakur did his thing. Because the baby world beater is one of the people that we picked. Well, I know I picked him. When we was going through it with the tank and all that kind of stuff, saying, at the end, who do you pick to be standing at the end to battle? I say Tank and Shakur, the baby world beater. I agree with you, D-Lo. I think he going to go ahead and do his thing. He going to dominate him. He going to dominate Zepeda like he did Valdez. And people going to complain because they're going to try to go back to the running thing. No pun intended, DeCane. I'm just saying, I think the baby world beater going to do his thing. Yeah, the talking heads will do it. We won't. Some of us might, give him a little slack. But for the most part, I think we're going to all go ahead and give him his props if he go ahead and handle his business. Which I believe he will. I'm going to keep on riding the situation. Hopefully, he's found a way to help alleviate some of the stress off his hands. Maybe he should get him a hand massage, a masseuse, like Floyd Mayweather had. I don't know. Tap the thinking craniums of some of the fighters that had bad hands or hand problems. See what they did, what kind of methods they used to see if it don't help you. Because you're not fighting enough. We missing out on your prime. We need you guys to be healthy. I had no idea until I started seeing pictures as of late how bad this guy's hands really looked and are. I guess I'm gonna have to stop, giving these guys such a hard time when they say certain things are hurting on them. I guess I have to wait and see if these things are really hurting, and then make a more informed decision. But for right now, I'm riding with Shakur. I'm riding with Shakur to pull it off against Zepeda. When they fight again? June 17th? Is it June 17th? Where the hell is my stuff? Give me a second. Let me see if I can. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't find where is it? I know it's coming up. I do know that. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride with that. This is the kind of opponent. Shakur look really good. If he's who he says he is, the Pater won't let the fight be boring. If it's an entertaining fight, it will be because of him. Either. Well, now, you saying that this is the kind of opponent that should be almost like a showcase for Shakur. This is where he gets to go out there and say, you know what, y'all say that this is the type of dude that'll make me have problems, that'll bring me fits to the ring. This the dude that I'm gonna go ahead tap up. Tap to the body, tap to the head, tap on the arms, shoulders, chest. Wherever he need to be tapped at, that's why I'm gonna tap it until he just can't take it no more. I can't even argue with Duquesne right now because I'm holding down 52nd place. Who can I argue with? I can't argue with nobody. Ain't nobody even behind 52nd. So I guess I have to bow down gracefully to the opinions and the statements made by those that come before me because I'm in 52nd place. You know Eddie is gonna up his rifle on Shakur as soon as Shakur is officially gone. Same way he did Devin. He gonna up his rifle. Only thing he did to Devin was tell the truth. Devin got handled by Ryan Garcia. What was he supposed to do? Turn around and say something different? Devin got a little upset because the man spoke the truth. Can we not speak the truth about things without people getting upset? If it happened, it happened. Now, yeah, Devin, you might be mad because of the Ostarine and all that, but the fact do still remains the same that you got beat up. Simple as that. And Eddie pretty much said that. You can't be mad at it because it did happen. It's not defamation or anything. You got beat up. And that's what most of the world is talking about right now. Get by Ramirez. Get by Ramirez and look good. And then we can talk about it. That's all I got to say. You know, that's all I can say. That's all anybody can say about that. Where the hell is it? I'm still looking for that date for the Shakur fight. Let somebody know what it is. Throw it up in the chart in there for me. But yeah, Trey Yates been eating me alive. No did he? So we got Berlanga and Shiraz. Oh man, that's gonna be a good fight. I like that. I like that. I don't know, but I don't know. I might ride with Shiraz on that. Then Shakur, Williams, and Pater. The baby world beater gonna have to come on with it on that one, man. David Morrell, who? Kahanavi. He lost to the Mexican Monster, but people forget that. You know, young, they still vibrant, they still got that fight in them. Polio and Subriel, but T say that should be a good one too. I want to see how Subriel gonna try to deal with Polio, and that long ass reach of his, cause he put that long reach in Antoine Jr., Gary Antoine's business. Made him understand. So, you know, those are four good fights that, you know, coming down the pipe. And I think I want to watch all four of them. All four. Come on. Get right. Oh, let me throw this out there real quick. So my baby girl is getting ready to graduate from Trinity University. When she graduated from high school, she graduated with the highest GPA that SAID had up until her point. She has set the mark, set the record. And now she's getting ready to graduate again from college with those same kind of remarks. Valedictorian, high school and college, amazing. All of my daughters and my son have achieved that greatness. And I just got to give her some props because I'm so proud of her. Oh, I forgot about Trey. He was talking hella disrespectful about Norman last week. We got something for him though. Well, when you really look at it, Hyphy, Norman didn't really come into prominence. People's eyesight, you know, people weren't really checking for him until he got the win, and it was a good win So that's when people really started riding with it. He said, "Oh, that's crazy! Congratulations to her fam. Yeah, man. I was just sitting down saying God really blessed me with some good kids that all got like great brain power, great control of how they deal with crowds and how they can still function and concentrate when things aren't optimal for them. I don't know what to say about it. It moves me to the fullest. It really does. So they've already, in my opinion, surpassed their pops because their concentration levels are way better than mine. I have to really focus. They can just get up there and pull the string and go. So I appreciate that. Congratulations, graduation. That's huge. Then high school, yeah, man. Yeah, I was moved when I heard in high school, you know, that movement, but it moved me, but it almost turned into a norm because, like I said, each one of my kids pulled off that stunt. You know, each one of them, the oldest girl, the second, the third, the boy, and then now the baby. And then the baby doing it again in college, which the older sister did too. My son, he went into a trade, started working with robots, so it wasn't no grades to be made off of that. And Jessie, she went into the health thing. I'm just happy. That's all I can say about that. I appreciate the love from everybody. I'm gonna make sure I let them know. Let Come Up know, Lavoia. How people give her props. But with that being said, you know, it's a proud daddy moment for me real quick. So I'm gonna just and that comes from being in 52nd place. Yeah, I pulled that off in 52nd place. Just think what I could do if I get up in the top 10 or the top 5 or the top 3. Mess around and take over the world. I already said that, so I beat you to it, D-Lo. If you can only draw some inspirations to be as determined on Champ Ross. I am determined. It's just certain things lock me in that I can't get pulled from. And a lot of other tasks that I get on, I can get pulled from by some outside noise or interference. I'm working on that. My kids have told me to work on that. I'm working on that. They always getting on me about certain things that could be better. And I'm like, ain't this something? Because I did pretty good at school. Y'all telling me what to do, how I should do it. But you know, this ain't back in 19 whatever. This is up to now. I could be wrong, but your son is a automation engineer. Yeah, he works on the robots for Amazon. He works on those robots that move around and take the products to people and everything like that. They break down. He fixes them. The brain go out. He fixes them. I watched my son build a computer in like 6 hours. Literally, his mom was so thrown off about it. It's crazy. My boy Eric on the building. The first thing he come in and say, "Did I miss the MZ instrumentals?" No, you didn't. You actually missed a couple, but it's some more coming down the pipe. He said, "Ring Russ got your OG." Hell, I can't talk. I've been consistently in the middle of the road for years. Yeah, but I talked. You know, I talked some rah-rah, some rah-rah. I was talking. And right now, 52nd place. Salute Trey X that slid into the building. What's going on, my brother? He's salute. Double salute, you know. But y'all feel you, I feel you, D-Lo. You know, it is what it is. I take my lumps of sugar, lumps of coal, lumps of whatever it is. You know, how many lumps you want? Well, 5. So, dang, it just got hot in here. Put on a little fan for a minute. Oh, I'm saying. There we go. So, what else you got for me, Hyphy? Boy, Eric, really? Oh, we were hearing you talking. We just say, he just talking. Oh, that's that's what's going on. I say something, you say, oh, he just talking. Don't even worry about what MZ talking about right now. He did all that rah-rah, but we know ain't nothing. Well, you better be ready. You better get ready. Because I told you, 2.5 bad showings, and then it's all a wrap. It's all a wrap. 52nd place, though. It's going to look real good to come for 52nd. Unc say, feel real good to pay my taxes, nephew. Feel real good. This ain't Friday after next or Friday before, or this Saturday. And this Saturday, I'm going to look good. I'm going to look better. I ain't going to brag or pull no extra ropes or nothing like that. I've been seeing all the workout videos of me supposedly being me in the Discord, throwing bags. At least they showed a decent one, old school, knocking out that young punk. Put those hands on that young punk, knocked him right on out of there. Good job. But, yeah, I ain't holding my head down. I'm going to go ahead and handle it. Look at me. I believe in you. We got to have it. Virgil Hunter. That's what he was saying to his boy. Trying to get him up and ready to go. Ryan versus Rolly for the WBA Reggie belt. I already think that I already went on to say I think that Ryan beats Rolly. I wouldn't be surprised if Rolly go out there and punch him a couple of times real good and make him look like something, make him turn around and do that backwards Philly shell. But for the most part, I think Ryan gonna handle Rolly without a who did I say? I said Virgil, huh? My bad. That was Beery. I didn't mean to say Virgil. It was accident. I'm in my high form tonight, messing up names, messing up statements, and mispronouncing everything. Why? Because I'm in 52nd place. You know, anybody gonna listen to me in 52nd place? I could pretty much get on here and do anything. Almost anything. Well, some stuff. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, Ryan and Devin have officially settled their lawsuit. That don't mean nothing. They gotta get out there in that ring and settle the fact that Devin gotta make up for get his behind whooped all over the place by Ryan. I saw Bill on a video. He gave reference to Showbiz the adult and somebody else about the bow and arrow jab, and he tried to explain that if you reach out and you reach too far, you turn and leave your chin exposed. Well, let's see if your son gonna stop reaching out and leaving his chin exposed in his next fight against Ramirez. Because, like, I believe that's going to be a tough fight for him. I'm hearing a lot of people say, oh, Devin could just box him here and he going to be able to handle his business. But I feel like if Ramirez come out there and put the right amount of pressure, just the right, step on the gas just enough, it could be a problem for Devin. Devin to have to backpedal and work like that. And, like I said, watching Ryan step up to him like that, after he said that Ryan had surprised him like that in the amateurs and then he turned around and did it in the pros, I'm wondering, did you learn anything from it? Are you going to let that same exact thing happen again? I hope not. Bill just be talking? Yeah, well, that's what he said. He said that, and he was like turning his body and putting his arm out like he was shooting a jab and holding his hand up by his chin to make sure people understood exactly what went on. Pacquiao versus Barrio, very likely in July. Mayweather outpriced himself, whereas Pacquiao did not. What? Pacquiao versus Barrio in July? For what? Not the belt. And I know Mayweather wasn't talking about fighting again. Where's that coming from? Now that beatdown don't count. You heard that man say he still got his O. You didn't really see him get beat all over the ring. Hallucinogens. All of you. No, hallucinations was not right here. I'm sorry. I saw hands get put on Devin. I actually saw Devin shoot a jab and a hook came out of nowhere. Caught it right on the chin, broke it. I saw that. I saw him get punched and fall back to the ropes, get into the corner, get hooked again, and fall down. I saw him fall a few times in that fight. The boy was getting touched. I'm sorry. He was getting touched. My bad, OG. I had to do a little research for this week's Champ Ross's picks. Everybody gonna come in and throw some rocks about that Champ Ross's pick? Cool. Fine with me. Fine with me. Do you think? Go ahead and get your research in. I'm getting my research in. I'm gonna take my time. When I feel like the mood is getting off of me, I'm gonna step back. When the mood get back on me, then I'm gonna step in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of laughing going on in the chat. But we're gonna hold it down as is. So, yeah, the beat down for Devin. Yeah, that wasn't no just cause he got his own back by getting the what they turned into a no contest. So yeah, you trying to make me believe that didn't happen. It happened. Salute turning in again tonight. Missed last week's show trying to Get some consistency in laughing out loud. But don't be consistent like me, because you see, in the title, holding down 52nd place. I'm just saying, right now, I'm consistently being in the back, peeking over the crowd, trying to figure out when I'm going to make my move. Glad you made it in here, though, hip-hop #1. Salute to ya. Anyway, what was I? Who was I talking about? Devin. Need to handle this business against Ramirez. Shakur, not Shakur. Ryan and Rolly. I'm thinking Hyphy, you trying to ride with Rolly or something? You think Rolly gonna do something? I think Ryan gonna beat the dude, man. I keep saying that. 10 weeks to go. Slow and steady wins the race. If it's a cross country race and people's trying to sprint out, you just get your stride in and you just ride with your stride. I feel you 100%. I got 10 weeks to go. I'm gonna make the best of it. Chance was at WrestleMania 41, confirming he's the face of boxing among U.S. born fighters. Speaking of U.S. WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, my wife, son-in-law, granddaughters, they happen to be there. My wife is in Cali right now, living it up, living the dream. I guess she said she had to get out the house and wait for it to air out from the 2 stinks I had back to back, being in 52nd place. How can she look at it? I guess she went to California, rode down to Vegas with the kids, and decided to catch some WrestleMania, some enjoyment away from 52nd place. I'm just guessing here, spitballing. It could be Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. on his own this summer. I saw that. Don't really know how I want to look at it. I don't really consider Chavez some great threat or anything like that. He's pretty big. Because Champ Ross in we even got Champ Ross coming in the house to let MZ know, hey man, hey, it's still early, MZ. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So that 50, boy, I tell you make a 52nd place. That brings the stars out just to give you some confirmation that you're trying. Or you should be trying anyway. Well, I appreciate that Champ Ross in the building. Matter of fact, if you happen to be listening to us for the first time, Champ Ross is the place to be. The Fantasy Boxing League. Been around for over 4 years. They got the longevity. They give away prizes for first, second, and third. If you think you got what it takes to outpick people when it comes to picking fights, come on over to Champ Ross. Might as well say the weakest person in the group. In the mix right now at 52nd place. Told you to come on over. Other than that, let's keep it going. No, Eric. We do not need a belt of 56. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't. This man say we need a 52nd belt. Don't do that. That's just as bad as the belt they made for Black History. No, Champ Ross. Don't say no down, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't entertain his shenanigans right now. Coming through with the encouragement, letting the brother know the partition trophies on order. Oh wow! So I'm getting a participation trophy now. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Decay. But we come on, bro. This me. Now it's winner take all. Pretty much. I feel you, Trey X. But Decay. This your boy here, man. This your bro right here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all gonna wake up the beast. And we don't really need that. We're not coming to WBA over here. We keep it legit over here. One champion, no regular, no Reggies. That's what I'm talking about. One champ. Wait, what was he saying? One champ, one name. Ain't no second, third. Ain't no extra belts running around here. No WBA regular, super champ, or none of that. One belt. You get this belt, you the man. That's what I'm trying to see. He said, Hyphy, we'll see Morrell probably learn something from his first loss. Yeah, going up against the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. Benavidez surely showed that he had more pro skill, more seasoning than Morrell. And that you're right, Trey. That possibly, hopefully, he picked up something from it where he goes out there and put it together a little better and stay on top of the game. And handle his business, work behind the jab, not let himself get sidetracked, get too cocky, just go out there and fight the way he know he can. David Benavidez right now just showing to be an issue for anybody. Hand speed, what's the word you like? Beat your ass fighter. He's that guy. He's one of those guys. And I think David Morrell got that in him, and I think that he will double around and come back and become a full champion. A full champion. That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. Hyphy, you want to start some more trouble with somebody else? Come on, it ain't over. I ain't running. I ain't scared. I ain't nervous. Come on, what you got? You want to bring up? Oh, Trey X in the house now. He in the chat. Go on, say what you were saying about Brian Norman. Us, Trey X talking, disrespecting Brian Norman. Go on, say it. Go on. Put it on out there. Cause we know, like I was saying, I actually said that I think that Shiraz could beat Berlanga. I just say I didn't go as far as thinking a KO, but I did say that I think that Shiraz could do Berlanga. But I have to see. But I feel that. The KO part I had gave it a thought, but him winning, yeah, I did give that some thought. I did give that some thought. It is hot in here. Is the air conditioner on? What the hell? Like it's devil whooping. Y'all give me a second. I got to put the AC on, man. He's about to pass out. So I don't have no dead air. Oh shit! I ain't got no blunts. Oh, this is terrible. I guess when you come in 52nd place, people hide your cigar. Oh! Wait, what's this? Okay, now I was finna go. I found me one. Let me go ahead and cut on the AC real quick, cause it's just a little too warm. I'm trying to be economical here, and while I'm being economical, y'all go ahead and do some UK, like me. We're legit born. Track tights. Right back.
I tell them you can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, broke, can't sit by me. Gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. Bang, bang, don't try me, that fire always be by me. You can't get like me, yo man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, broke, can't sit by me. Gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. I'm gassed up, ignite me, my cash up, too lit, I be up. I'm a type of nigga that says shit straight. I never did hate, that's a bitch nigga trait. By any means, baby, I'ma get to the cake. I been a real nigga, so it ain't for debate. Beefing with me, get you hit with a stake. She left you for me, saying you the mistake. I can't be replaced. No. Saving what hoes? Do you see me with a cape? I hustle from sun up to sundown. If a hater run up, he get walked down. We be up in that stick on who talk down. Reaching for my shit, 5-5. I be putting in work, I don't clock out. Talking dirty, you niggas get mouthed out. Shout it like how I kick it like Kung Lao. Cause these niggas be chicken, compound. I ain't wanna do it, but have to. I'm the shit like I live in the bathroom. Pull up, eat it, and dip. She fast food. Girl, let me show you what this cash do. I'm going nuts like the cashews. My name in they mouth with a bad mood. Not a brokey, I go with a cash move. I'ma set this shit off if I have to. Hey. Niggas ain't built like me, Bionicles, but you self-made. It's ironic though, you original, but you be copying. I'm by my coins.
We are back. Some more news that came into the family. My grandson, who is, I think he's 9 months now, 8 months now, he is starting to walk. I have to take some credit from that because he said he can't be sitting around with his grandpa coming in 52nd place. So he had to start walking around so he can get the hell away from a loser. I'm just joking. Loser, I'll never be. Might come in last a couple of times, but just because you lose in the battle don't mean you lose in the war. That's all I got to say on that. But my grandson is walking. I just thought I'd liven it up by saying he just started walking because he got to get away from that 52nd place. Owner for real. You ain't supposed to be playing music with lyrics. No pass, no play. Okay. The next one. I'll put it out there. looking to shut another prospect slice out. It won't be based on the last 2 bouts. Maybe I saw something else, some exact fights. Gary Antoine Russell, Andy Hiroka, Schofield, and Lewis. I thought they said they had I thought his dad said that they had signed to fight who did they say they signed to fight? For $4 million. I can't even remember, but I thought it was somebody else said that the Schofields are supposed to be fighting. All the fights that we was expecting to get ready to come through blew up and didn't happen. Huh. So, since we ain't supposed to be playing music with no vocals in it, that means I would have to pull up the band lamp, stuff like that, move. You know what? It's only so much I can do. It's only so much I can take. I'm going to have to. That's what I got on the soundboard right there. Mason? Yes. That's who I thought he was supposed to be fighting. Mason. I thought the dad said that they were supposed to be fighting Mason. They had signed to fight Mason. But I guess that's not true because I think Mason is supposed to be fighting, what's the guy's name? Mason's supposed to be fighting. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. Yeah, he said he did. That's what the interview said. We supposed to be fighting Schofield's supposed to be fighting Abdullah Mason. So what happened? Mason said to fight Jeremiah Nakathila on June 7th. That's the June date that I was looking for right there. So I guess they lied. Hip Hop #1 might have to ride with that H2O KO was crazy. Schofield had trouble with Renee. Okay. Well, Schofield gonna have to make a good shining with his guy in order to keep his name in the hunt for the big money. If Mason is struggling to find an opponent, but he got an opponent. He fighting Jeremiah Nakathila. Marcelo called him out recently, said he would KO him. Oh, I saw that guy doing that barking, saying that he gonna stop the hype or something like that. But ain't he at a different weight class? I could be wrong. It could be at the same weight class, but I thought he might have been a little bigger. But, you know, Abdullah Mason ain't some sissy punk. You know, he ain't gonna just lay it down. He gonna go out there and fight. So Tito gonna have to come on with it if he gets past who he's supposed to be fighting coming up. Hyphy, what you got to say about the O'Shaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson Twitter back and forth? You know what I'm saying? What you got to say about that and that confrontation? Because it seemed like your boy O'Shaquie Foster saying that you're doing a lot of talking, doing a lot of running, and let's fight. He said you ain't O'Shaquie Foster telling who is it? Shakur telling O'Shaquie that you ain't said you want to get in the ring with me. It's a bunch going on. WBA has ordered Ennis to defend. The who did? The WBA. That's the one he just got. But wouldn't the unification ride bigger? Wouldn't the unification ride? Wouldn't Mario and Norman be? I'm pretty sure that they'll let him make it if he don't have to keep him from fighting that dude. We'll have to see. But yeah, I thought go for Undisputed, Boots. Go for Undisputed. They let a lot of other people hold belts for way long time without fighting somebody. Go and handle your business. O'Shaquie exposed Shakur. Shakur was apologizing behind the scenes. O'Shaquie reminded Shakur that he is really from Texas, whereas Shakur just lives in Texas. Well, we know Shakur from Newark. We never claimed Shakur from Newark to be a Texan. We never did that. Just because his management is down here, ran one of the biggest labels. Well, I guess you could say the biggest label in Houston. With James Prince rap a lot. But I think that'd be a good scrap. Fighters seem like they smell blood in the water around Shakur since his hand started hurting again. Well, wouldn't you smell blood if you see somebody, the so-called the guy that's supposed to be at the top, or people consensus have consensus to say that he's on the top? Wouldn't you be smelling the water too if you felt his knuckles was all puffed up and he couldn't really do nothing? You'd be trying to get at him too. He need to get it together. Like I said, talk to Floyd and any other old school fighters that had hand problems and see what kind of things they did, what they did to stimulate their hands, how they did to help get the information and all that kind of stuff out of him so he could fight. Shock say, you say everybody running from you. Well, I'm running to you. Turn me up. That's a nice statement right there. You see everybody running from you and I'm running to you. If I'm running to you, then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's I like O'Shaquie Foster. I like Shakur. I ain't finna just jump deep into it right now because I don't think they're gonna fight. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with you. Is O'Shaquie on the family list? Because if he on the family list anywhere down there, cousin or something like that, we might not get a fight. But if he's just a friend or something, we might can get one. Every time Shakur get into it with somebody that's really like that, he end up apologizing. Just like he apologized to Kenny Ellis' daughter when she showed all the guns she got for his little ass. Well, a gun will make a whole bunch of people apologize, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you agree? If somebody pull a gun on you and says apologize, what you gonna say? I ain't gonna apologize. Or you gonna apologize? You gonna dare him to shoot you? You gonna think you gonna get away with it? What if he one of those crazy people that will shoot you? I don't know. That's not a good reference point to make me say Shakur apologizing to everybody. I don't know if he apologized to everybody. You know, he apologized to Turkey, but it was a misunderstanding between him and his team. That's acceptable, wouldn't you say? Shakur once said Foster was one of the best kept secrets in boxing, so he definitely respects him. Oh, well, there you go, Hyphy. Once again, somebody coming with some fact checking around here. If the man feel like this dude is one of the best kept secrets in boxing, I don't see him just finna hurry up and say, oh, let's go ahead and make this happen. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, they'll do a little bumping and talking on the internet because Shakur Twitters it. That's part of what he got to do. He took the moniker. He not just Stevenson no more. He Twitters it. So he got to put in some tweets and rub some people the wrong way. No pun intended. I'm just saying, he got to get on some people's nerves. I'm ready for all this talk to stop and just suffice to happen. I'm ready to see I'm ready to see this card with Ryan, Rowley, Devin, Ramirez, what's his name? T.O. What's T.O.'s? Who is T.O. fight? But I think T.O. gonna lose to old boy. I think old boy gonna beat T.O. Now T.O. mess around, come out there and look like he did against Josh Warrington. Taylor Gang. I'm gonna be so surprised. So surprised. But I ain't got no confidence in somebody who always talking about do they still got it. I just don't. And I don't like T.O. I'm gonna just go ahead and be real with you. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But you're gonna cause me to pick against him. That's just the gist of it. 52nd place. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna say it a lot. I'm gonna make sure I say it a lot. I'm gonna go to sleep saying 52nd. 52nd. 52nd, 52nd. And Gary, though, we had a 52nd. You ain't really want to be on that street. 52nd in Broadway, 52nd in Madison. Oh, nah, you ain't want to be out there like that. 52nd in Jefferson. Terrible, terrible. People out there just doing all kind of stuff. But this ain't that 52nd, so I ain't got to worry about it like that. This is 52nd that I can make a move on, make a great standard come up. It's going to be songs and stories written about how MZ came back from 52nd place and shocked the world. Shook up Champ Ross, grabbed himself a #1 spot, and became one of the newest champions for the Block fam. Yeah, y'all go ahead and write that up, get it ready. So when I go ahead and do it, I need to hear all the announcements, hear some good music played, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Get us some views. He gonna write a song. There once was a guy named MZ who was in 52nd place. But then he went and studied and threw it in everyone's face. Number one, a champion. Let me quit tripping. Put this together for me, baby. Put this together for me. Boy, the Kane came in, pulled his slingshot out, shot me with some of those little green things out the tree. Then Gil Cole came in, he shot at me. Trey's got one of those little water gun things, one of those little cap gun things to shoot the little projectiles. He just pulled a bunch of them in there. Take the shots, go on, take the shots. Not in the face, though, not in the face. No homo. Gotta be able to see, Man, it's been a good week. For some people, that's right. Yeah, because I'm gonna put it. See, that's why I can't even give credit where credit is due, because some kind of way they put a what you call it, a little thing, a boomerang on it, shoot it right back at me. But it's alright. That's alright. Cause one day, never gonna make it. Oh, he said you never should have paid it. I ain't going down. See how that nigga MZ just wrote a comeback hit off of the dome. I sure appreciate that. The King. Something about music I could just do. Of everything else I have to work at. I could do it, I just got to work at it. But yeah, we're going to make a comeback. That's right. We're going to be going crazy. As my daughter said, hey, Papa, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, baby. I appreciate y'all coming in here to find out. No, I'm not suicidal. Y'all ain't got to put me on a suicidal watch or nothing like that. He said, I'm predicting you will win comeback player of the week. Don't let me down. Oh, gee, I got time for some easy work in this week's Champ Ross. Oh, you think because. Okay, I see what you thinking. You thinking because I'm down in 52nd place that you could just come around here and take your show enough Chuck Taylors off and kick them off on the couch and put your feet all up on the coffee table. Well, no, you can't do that. You can't do that at all, sir. Don't think I'm scared, because I'm not. Matter of fact, homeboy, since you think you got some easy work in this week's Champ Ross, call me out. Go on, call me out. Don't put out no subliminal message. Say what you got to say. I got faith in you, MZ. I'm just saying it's looking good 2 fights out of the... What? I refuse to read anything that say anything about juice box, juice cut, juice lose, juice anything. I refuse to read juice. Might only be 10 fights this week on the comp, but it's tricky for sure. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at one of the fights now, one of the Russian fights. I kind of think I'm gonna go with the money on that one. I'm gonna go with the money. I'm gonna follow the money, follow the home tie guy. But I ain't gonna say the name. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna follow the home time guy. You still finalizing your pick? I'm gonna spend some time tonight, get up in the morning and do some more time, depending on how my mood switches. Cause I know I gotta call Miss MZ while she in Cali and say some sweet nothings in her ear. Let her know I'm thinking about her. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna have my picks ready. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna get my study on, make sure I get everything it needs to get. Cause yeah, Trey, I don't want to let you down. I do want to be player of the week. Comeback player of the week. That's a good ring to it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at a staggering 200, yeah, I lost some weight, 215 pounds, from 250 to 215. MZ, I've been working hard. No liquids, no illegal liquids or anything like that. Just good old-fashioned hard work. I'm coming for somebody. There's some champions that disrespected me slyingly. Get that action in. Still finalize. Everybody got to finalize and they pick, Joe. Hey, MZ, I got some picks for you. No, you don't. Got my own damn picks. Come back shining. I picked up some new equipment to work on. Comeback player. That's right. Eric R. You should have put that in all capitals. Since you put the juice box quote up there, you should have put that one in all capitals. All caps. As Uncle Elroy would say on Friday, I roll better than them bitches in Havana. This is a good get back. Oh, wait, drop my blunt. This is a good get back week going into May. We got Big Cinco de Mayo weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Still waiting on the undercards to get 15. Okay. Champ Ross lining it up. He says he's gonna have a nice menu coming up on Cinco de Mayo. All kind of scrumptious fights, smorgasbord fights. Well, let me get past this week because I don't want to overeat. Want to make sure I still got enough room for the Cinco de Mayo. There you go. There you go. Comeback player of the week. Yeah, I see you put some echoes at the end of it. That's what I'm talking about, Eric R. I wish I could type that fast as you guys do. But I can't. So I ain't going to complain about it because I only got one good fast hand. No complaints again. What is this? Okay. Ooh. That ain't worth it. Let me go ahead and move that right now. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a minute on something. Brian Rowley. That's the secret. That starts the Cinco de Mayo weekend. So is something going on Sunday on weekend? Who will be fighting Sunday? I thought Canelo closed it out on Saturday. I guess I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's true. I could really be wrong. Here, coming in 52nd place definitely says that you can be wrong. You can miscalculate, misjudge. And I'm gonna give me something to eat tonight. I gotta give me some snacks. Cause my son go to work tomorrow and I'm not taking. He gonna take the car. I'll be in a way on Sunday. Oh! I'll be home hopefully. Well, that's gonna be an early morning fight. That's gonna be one of those fights that happen like early in the daytime. I probably don't even get to see that when I'll be at work. Dang, that's messed up. But go ahead and line it up, Champ Ross. I greatly appreciate you coming in here, giving me some inspiration, letting me know that it ain't all over. If you believe it, you can achieve it. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Where those words come from? Oh, he coming to Vegas? Not coming to Vegas because I'm not in Vegas. But he coming to the States? Okay. Who he fight? Is it somebody that people gonna be like, oh, this gonna be a good one? Ooh, this gonna be Inoue coming to. Hey, Hype, you remember when I said Inoue need to come back over here and handle his business? Guess I was right, huh? Massive stars happen over here in the United States of this here America. I was looking at a record. I was like, damn, everybody they fought been in your country though. What's gonna happen when you leave your country? Do you got it in you? Or you gonna pull an AJ? Cause I don't need that in my life. Anyway, gonna sleep him in 6. Cardenas a slow starter. I hope he does good though. I think he's overrated. One champion, one face, one name. Wow. Oh, that's why. Okay, I knew it was ringing from somewhere. But I mean, Cardenas overrated. I thought that's what you said up on the 7. Didn't I say overrated? Dang. Even my boy Champ Ross said Cardenas gonna get slipped. God dang, man, gets no love. Not even a little bit. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Look at, not Tupac. You were gonna throw that out there. My grandma told me I was chosen by God. Oh. I thought he was anointed. And I did say that I think your anointing can run out. You only anointed for a certain amount of time. Go out there and get what I got planned for you and then sit down. But, you know, you can't tell people that. That's just what I see in the anointment of Deontay Wilder. No disrespect to his grandma or nothing like that. Or disrespect to him thinking that he's still anointed. I think his anointment ran out. I could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Yeah, you right on that one, bro. You right on that one. Speak and believe and receive it. He said that a lot. And let's just go ahead and break that down. See it, speak and believe it. He was the only champ of the WBC. He did become a millionaire. He wrecked the belt. He held the belt for a good little while. He saw it. He believed it and he received it. Being undisputed, I don't think that was in the cards for him. I don't think it was in the cards at all. He shouldn't have turned down the street where the big snowman lived and re-energized him. He should have left his ass where he was at if he wanted a better chance of getting what he wanted. My bad. My grandma told me I was anointed by God. Nah, he's still anointed, just not in boxing. Well, I'll give him that too. I'll give him that. Be anointed still. Baby, you go out there and make some great investments so your babies will be covered and they babies and babies on top of that. Praying that that's the kind of moves you made. But in boxing, yeah, his anointment is gone. He about as anointed as I am. And I know I can't get out there and box nothing. Not with this old raggedy ass right arm. I'm missing so much muscle out the arm. If you punch me on it, I feel it in the bone. That's that. So yeah, he got about that much. He got about that much going for him. No disrespect, Wilder. You still my guy, Bomb Squad. It's just the Bomb Squad party is over. Is that you know what? Good question. I don't think they took it down. I think that's something that he should be able to at least enjoy for some years to come. Is his statue? I don't know. Good question. I could look it up though. Hey Siri, does Deontay Wilder still have a statue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? It says he still has a statue. The statue is made of bronze, and is located in front of the Tuscaloosa Visitor Center. There we have it. He still got it. He still got it. Way to go, Wilder. In a place like Alabama. My boss from Bama. And this is crazy lady that come in all the time. She from Bama too. They be talking that old Bama shit. Like they just, oh, I remember we in Bama. Oh, crawfish. Oh, catfish. Oh, shut up. Nobody care about what's going on in Bama right now. He could be inspiring young people, preaching, etc. He's a good dude with a good heart. And anointing is on him. With that party, I don't know if you being funny or you being serious. Serious or funny. I don't know. That could be read two different kinds of ways. He's a good dude. He is a good dude. I feel like he's a good dude. He took a couple of bad shots. You know, that's just life though. It didn't kill him. This man said it's out front on Tuscaloosa Swamp Meat Building on 53rd Street. Wow. At least it's behind 52nd. Not funny at all. I know where you're trying to go with that, homeboy. Keep on taking slugs, though. I'm set. I'm ready. I got my armor on. People didn't think I was going to show up for that smoke tonight. But here I is. Here I go. Why? Oh, no. Don't let him be the next Joel. Don't let him. Not Joel Osteen. Joel got a bad name when they had that hurricane, all those people outside, and he got the church doors locked up. Let those people in. No, I'm serious. Boxer has become an act for him now, though. Time to move on. Yeah, he should move on. Wilder isn't anointed. That speaking, believing, receiving stuff isn't even in the Bible. That's that New Age religion. I just thought he was saying see it, speak it, see it. Wait, what? I just thought he said speak it, believe it, receive it was something that he was saying. I didn't know he said he got it out the Bible. Because if he did, he's highly flawed. Because, yeah, you're right. That don't say that. I thought he just had something that his grandma or somebody told him, say it, he pictured it, and you can get it. He must have been listening to one of those tapes where they be saying, see it, wait, speak it, see it, believe it. Wait, no, that's wrong. I said that all wrong. See it, wait, speak it, believe it, receive it. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to get at. If it's chants and stuff you want, I ain't got none. I don't believe in that. I leave that voodoo, witchcraft, hoodoo to those who do it so well. These things I speak. Wilder. Oh, Gil Cole's joining to the party. Coming up with Wilder quotes. I guess the best one he would have is, you know what I'm talking about to this day? Till this day. What's boo boo? Speak it, believe it, receive it. Wait, it's jumping out. It's another way of saying that manifestations. That's what I'm talking about. The manifestation stuff that these new gurus be doing. If you speak it and you speak it and you speak it and you speak it and you start to believe, that's like saying if you tell a lie enough times to enough people and somebody not around to dispute it, it becomes the truth. You see, we making you go dolo tonight, right? We are what? DP and UOG for your substandard showing in the league after leaving 5 woofing. Really now. I was prepared for that, sir. That's right. You thought I wasn't prepared. You probably thought that MC ain't gonna even come on tonight. But I said, you know what? I'll be damned if I don't go on tonight and accept whatever come down the pipe on 52nd Street. I'm gonna be right there on the corner on 52nd Street and Southmore. 52nd Street in Douglas, 52nd Street in Jefferson, Madison. That's right. That's right. I'm right there. Matthew 21:22. And all things, whoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. Yeah, but that's asking in prayer. Whole different category of what he's saying. But I'm with you. Matthew 21:22. Till this day, what is that? Oh, to this day, the 3rd Bronze Medal Baptist Church. Yeah, you know what I mean when I say these things. Hey, yo, I feel you. That's a good one. Till this day, 3rd Bronze Medalist Baptist Church. That's a good one. Real good one. So, he had to point out, we making you do dolo by yourself, dancing. You got to be out there by yourself, dancing. Like I'm scared to walk across the street. I ain't scared to walk across the street. Hell, I'm walking down 52 streets to get to where I need to go. It's going to be a lot of trouble, a lot of trauma, a lot of people talking noise, people throwing bottles, probably throwing knives, shooting at me, throwing rocks. I'm going to just keep on slow and steady, chugging along, moving right on up the throne, right on up, just moving on till I get to the throne. Sit down, cross my feet, say, I told y'all I'd be here. Y'all thought I was playing. Gonna make it happen. I think I came in ahead of myself quite well. And just so y'all know, since there's enough in here, I picked Fundora to win. Just not by knockout. I picked David to win. Just by not by knockout. Hell, I even picked Pat Lee to win. And his ass went out there and got a knockout. None of my decisions went to decision. Which I ain't mad at myself for that. Oh, shit. I just happened to look down and see somebody that crept in through the back door. Ladies and gentlemen, he who was not supposed to be helping me because I'm supposed to be doing this dolo decided to feel a little sorry for the dude that's on 52nd Street. D-Lo 404 Boxing, the voice of reason. I'm sure he's finna come in here and make me look at 52nd in a whole new light. What's going on, my brother? See how he pulled right out? I fell for the okie doke. That's all right. Next time, I'll just leave you sitting in the back. Till next week sometime. Wilder probably is it applies righteously to the desires of Christian disciples. Maybe he a Baptist. D-Lo got everybody laughing. It's all good. I will not be. That's all right. Got me on that. That was a good one. I don't even know why I even thought about. That's that 404 connection. Hold up, let me see. Okay, let me go in there and see what we got. Bam. Wait. I don't see no. Oh. Okay, get my weight up. All right, then. Y'all just don't know he just shot a big slug all through the back door. He came in a private chat just to beat me down. It's all good. It's all gravy. Gravy and biscuits and whatever else to go with it. Yeah, I did pick man over Kovalev. And yeah, I honestly, Ben, why did I pick Ben? I don't like Ben. I don't know why I don't like Ben. I just don't like Ben's way he look. So, I let that part of my brain take over when it came to the Ben pick. And was like, you know what? Ben gonna lose because he was holding on to that dude, made that fall out the ring when he started getting no hands put on it last time he fought. That's how I was looking at Ben. I should have went on and just woosawed a little bit and let the bias go. But I actually thought Kovalev was gonna be a little too old. The man was gonna be able to slide one off of it. But damn, it didn't work out like that. Like I said, I had some picks that won. Let's not make it seem like I just didn't have no good picks. I had some picks that won. They just didn't win like I thought they would win. You know, all the guys that I picked and the girl that I picked to win by decision knocked out their opponent. He said the whole back of his head cramped. Man, how hard you got to laugh for the back of your head to cramp up? I ain't never laughed that hard. Ever. That's some serious laughing. But yeah, dang. I won't have no mess ups like that again. Like I said, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna be laughing like an MF. I can't do nothing but laugh at myself. Who else I'm gonna laugh at? I do not have the rights, the grounds, the fortitude to sit here and laugh at somebody when it's only 52 people in Champ Ross. Man, I ain't in front of none of them. That Sunday UK, that Sunday night out was a terrible. UK card was a terrible card. Ben Shalom really struggles to put a good show on. I just didn't think Ben was gonna win that fight. And then he caught old boy. What did he catch him with? An overhand hook, overhand that caused the end. And I kind of feel like maybe old boy could have stood up a little longer in that fight. Maybe he just wouldn't have just went out like that. You know, he did kind of contest the loss a little bit when the referee stopped it. But you know, what can I say? I should have went on and went with Ben, but I couldn't. My bias had popped up out of nowhere and was like, you know what, MZ, to hell with Ben. Go with the other dude. I said, okay, self. We going with the other dude. We ain't gonna even look at Ben in no other way. Seriously, get your weight up this week, OG. I'm gonna try to stay away from all them fives. What you mean all them fives? But I do respect the fact that you had that little, Floridian slip and called me a 5 and not a 0.5. So that already let you know in your mind that you see? You already know that it's about to happen. I appreciate that though. Coming from Mr. 404. Talks about 404 boxing. Voice of reason. He said, use your anointing this week, MZ. I don't think my anointing has anything to do with picking picks. I think I'm gonna just have to work hard and push through it like that. I can't be wasting none of my anointing juice on anything but what it's supposed to be anointed for. He said, MZ, don't listen to yourself. You just be. You're right. Sometimes I do just be talking. But then, no. It's too late to try to put the oh, you mean the 5-point picks. Oh, okay. I thought you was trying to put the 5-point up. But I had to slow down so I could see that the point was behind the 5 and not in front of it. Oh, come on, Lloyd. Anointing juice? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, water? What? Holy water, praying water? You know what it is. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me see if we got some. We got some new stuff that's coming up. My first pick. Let me look and see. I got my list already put together. Because I am going to take my time. Go ahead and get my picks right. Get them right, baby. Let's show what we got. On my phone notes. Where is it? That's not it. Bro, I know I did not erase that. Oh, there we go. Tudor, Kevin Johnson. Sony, anybody? Chris U. Oh, this is the Chris Eubank and Connor Bean week. Liam Smith. Anthony Yard putting the gloves on. Okay. Yeah, I can sit down and pay attention long enough to get these picks in. Chris Ballum Smith. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 fights. Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 fights Saturday. Oh yeah, I got time to get these in and I have to rush them and put myself in a situation where I look bad. I better hold it down. The Lakers are stomping the mud hole in the Timberwolves tonight. Big Bro told me that so the Lakers are doing good. Okay. Because he told me they did bad the other day. He told me they did bad the other day, so LeBron they're stepping it up. They finna start having GOAT arguments again. I'm kind of thrown off now. Do they still do the bubble thing? They still got the special kind of playoffs going off? It's not the same no more. Shameful that I have to ask that. I used to play basketball, and I have not kept up with the game enough to know that. Whatever. We gonna see who gonna win. Oh, is New York still in it? I saw Trey Young say they need to quit that playing in trash because 82 games should be enough to determine playoff eligibility. What say y'all? Oh, that's what they doing it for. 82 games should be enough. It's always been enough to make the playoffs. The best records should be in the playoffs. If you don't hold off the teams behind you by winning so they don't overtake you and take your seed in the playoff, that's your fault. I guess they should. But now it's you know it don't matter. And am I asking this question correctly? So now when they playing for the championship, it could be 2 Western Conference teams or 2 Eastern Conference teams. I think that would be the only thing that makes a difference of it. Are they doing that? Because yeah, that would give you some like hella bragging rights in basketball because you could be like, we the best team out of everybody. The number 1 team in the East didn't get put out by mistake or what have you. You know how that be happening sometime when they have it all laid out. But somebody let me know, is it where can the NBA finals be played by 2 teams from the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference? Is that what the bubble has made? Because if it hasn't made that, then yeah, they should just get rid of it and go back to 82 games. If it gives you that extra twist of the number 2, the 2 best teams in the league just happen to be from the Western Conference, then they both could be in the playoffs for the finals. Instead of having to knock themselves off and let the Eastern team try to crawl in from the East, if I'm making sense. If the bubble is making the best 2 teams play for the championship, regardless of what side they from, I guess it's cool. But if it's not, then they should do away with it. He said, I don't think so, but don't start me to line. Well, if it doesn't do that, then I think that the bubble to be, it's a waste of time. 82 teams could do the same thing that the bubble doing. Now, if they had to let it be where the best two teams are playing and they both just happen to be from the West or they both just happen to be from the East, then I probably would be, be like, yeah, let the bubble stay. But if it's not doing that, then shit, let it go. See, I think Wilder wants to please the LDBC more than he wants to please God. My bad. That just popped into my head. Damn, I would hope not. I would hope that the guy is a lot mentally stronger than that. But hey, DeCane, do you know about the basketball question I'm asking? Trey said he don't know. I don't want him to be lying. He don't want to be lying. Nobody wants to be lying. Big bro, you still in here? If you still in here, let me know. Does the bubble allow for two teams from the same conference play for the championship? That's all I need to know. And then to me, the argument about who the GOAT would have to change as far as when the bubble started. I think that causes a whole new structure for what needs to be done. He said the NBA playoff bracket is the best teams with the top records, not sorted by conference. Oh, so that means two Western teams could. Okay, I could work with that, but at the same time, I think that the conversation for GOAT and stuff like that would have to change because of the changing of the structure of the way the games are played. Big bro say, no bubble? Nah, bro, I was just trying. Eric told me to stop messing with you because you don't watch ball anymore. You lied to me. No, I ain't lie. I watch some games. I just didn't stick in it the whole time. I told you, when something is not like to me all the way no more, it's hard for me to just keep messing with it. Basketball had tripped out, so I got away from it. Just like football had tripped out, I got away from it. They really got to get my fandom back, if that makes sense. They got to make me like them again. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the basketball players talk. I remember back in the day when basketball players talked, they spoke about their enemies with reference. The best dude they spoke about, everybody, gave you some reference. I hear these guys talking. They be down in their so-called best player. They be going off on they go. Everybody got issues with this and that. That I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? You basketball, even though it's a bunch of different teams, that's just one big ass family. Y'all all hoop. But because this dude is considered the best, other cats be out there, talking down. I'm just not used to that. I'm just not used to that at all. He said that was the first game I watched this season since I quit on my Sixers. They got a girl that's good like Wemby. How tall is she? He said, I don't watch any more than 5 NBA games per season. See, I could attest to something like that. I might watch a game if Big E called and say, bro, it's the championship, such and so them in there. He'll call me for that, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to watch. Or my brother in Mississippi, he might call and say, bro, I'm watching such and so, it's a good game. I might watch that. But for the most part, unless you speak and keep me fired up on it, I don't watch. I don't watch. My bad. My apologies. They don't move me like that. Trey said he fired up for the playoffs. While Ben Simmons got a big salary, he said, I need him to do that for me on my next job. Ben, that go a guy. big name, great handles, could pass and do all this stuff. Why he ain't learn how to shoot? She's 6'6" and regularly dunks. Can shoot the three. 19 she can shoot the three. She's 19 from France. Just got drafted second. She's better than Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Durant. Boy, stop. Cause Kevin Durant, dude, that is one of the best scoring basketball players, I have to say, in history. With the height, he could dribble, he could pull up, and his pull-up jumper, once he pulls up and he gets that little gets that it's hard to stop him from shooting. You can't impede his view of the rim. It's like a string on it, man. You know, you saying a lot for that, so I won't go that far. Yeah, Kevin Durant, you know, amazing. Dirk Nowitzki, I give him all his props. That one leg, the iron leg, he was amazing too. But 6'6" and she regularly dunks, that's not bad. Your father doesn't make me stop what I'm doing. Watch. It's he had to go. Dang, that jumped like a motherfucker. Had to go to a super team to get a ring. Barely on Iverson's level. You talking about Kevin Durant? I won't try to connect. I won't try to compare him to Iverson. How can I put it to best? I guess you could say he's like a big shot Bob on steroids. Robert Horry. Is it? What's that his name? Robert Horry from the Rockets. Yeah, big shot. Yeah, Robert Horry. I think he's that, but a lot higher because the dude, man, he can shoot. I can't compare him to Iverson. Iverson was he was a generational talent. Not that Kevin Durant's not, because he's a hell of a shooter. And that's why I kind of emphasize one of the best scoring dudes, basketball players. And if we were going to lock him into a position, I would say, you know, one of the best scoring small forwards in the game, for sure. For sure. He said, you know, Hyphy is putting heavy duty industrial size cables on it. Oh, for old girl? Yeah, I know he gonna extra hype it up. MC on the line, she's offense like Jokic, but can play defense like Bill Russell. Okay, you gave her the Bill Russell defensive moniker and the Jokic offense. Who she play for? Oh, you say she just got drafted. Well, and she's 19. If she's half as good as what you say you are, as you say she is, I believe she got a high ceiling that she gonna have to grow into. So, you know, I'll give her the growth. Let me know if she grow into it and see. Yeah, D'Lo Iverson was a dynamo. He took he wouldn't let them lose against the Lakers. They was playing for the when they went to he took the 76ers to the damn finals. A point guard. About the rest of his team, he was just good. They just was lucky to be on the team with him. Type is creating his own player with unlimited points to you. Man. Life is different. I just can't. I don't find the time to see the games, or when the games are on, I'm into something else at the time. I guess the only time that football get me down is when it's the playoffs, when y'all start letting me know the playoffs on, and the Super Bowl. I have lost the whole regular season unless I catch one or two. And she can dribble like Rod Strickland. She shoots free throws like John Berry. Boy, Eric, are you gonna help me with that? Iverson is the GOAT of my lifetime. Okay, I feel you on that with the K. GOAT of my lifetime. I guess because, I seen Mike. He was my favorite player. Magic, was cool. Isaiah was my favorite point guard. Isaiah and who else? Akeem became my favorite center, even though I did like Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I thought Ralph Sampson was gonna really do something because he was hot in college, but it didn't materialize for him in the pros. Gerald Dawkins, I cut for him. Moses Malone, just the unstoppable rebound machine. Famous and great as Moses Malone is, he pretty much was doing the same thing that they accuse. What's her name? What's the girl's name? Angel Reese. Missing layups and stuff to get the rebounds, pad the stats, stuff like that. Yeah, Moses Malone. Shaq, just the most dominant center of all. It's enough that I could stretch over the generations, and be like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna tell you somebody that a lot of people give big credit to, like they was just really all that. But I'm actually like, they was cool to me, and don't get mad at me, but Paul Pierce, I wasn't a big fan of Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, I wasn't really a big fan of him either. He brought energy to the game and stuff like that, but to me, they had it was a disparity in their skill levels when it came to some players. He said, "Please temporarily remove Hyphy's rich, so I can put a BTA." I'm going overboard with the cables. You gonna put Belton? You gonna put him on lockdown? MZ's GOAT was Bob Cousy. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was watching some clips of Will Chamberlain abusing Kareem. Now, when it came down to that, you all right. Kareem was actually coming up. He was coming up into prominence behind Wilt. And Wilt was doing old Kareem pretty bad. Wilt was just he was the Shaq of his time. You know what I'm saying? Some people say he should have got more out of it. He just kept running into people like Bill Russell. Bill Russell, some kind of way, him and his team found a way to keep Wilt off balance when he came to get to that big ring. But you got to give it to the Cap. You got to give it to Cap for holding the scoring title for as long and as many years as he did. Yeah, he played for a long time, but he got the GOATest move of all players, the sky hook. I only saw the sky hook get blocked one time, and that was against the Rockets, and they was playing against. They had Akeem and Ralph Sampson when they was doing that jump move they used to do. One to jump in, the other one to go up. That was the only time I seen Kareem's shot get blocked. Now you're talking about a guy that used the same shot and amassed more points than everybody, even the people that could shoot 3-pointers when they came in. He amassed more points than everybody from 2-pointers and free throws. From the hook and free throws. That shot was a beast, and it didn't hurt that he was 7 foot, 7'1", something like that. It's hard to mess with something like that. You say Big Ticket was a beast. I'm not saying he wasn't a beast. He brought hella energy and everything. I'm just saying he wasn't skilled to me like a Tim Duncan or what's the dude with the raspy voice? He don't play anymore. He just was an energy beast, give you great defense. But as far as offense, I felt like uh I felt like he just wasn't there. I just haven't seen. You said Will regularly block Kareem Skyhook. Will was the big brother when Kareem was coming in, but Kareem didn't get away from that. You just like the passing of the torch. Remember when Wilt was around? At one point they stopped him from dunking. Yeah, oh, you can't dunk because the other players can't do it. I wanted to say something else, but you know what I mean. A player that already got better basketball career than Michael Jordan, Maya Moore. She must stop. She won it every year in college, 4 professional titles, 7 seasons. Way better than MJ. You consider Magic better than MJ? He won all the way up through, all the way, from high school, college, and then went to the NBA and won instantly. See how I did that there? Tiki was a beast. Before the crossover, they used to dribble in a circle. Ah. I mean, say before the crossover, they used to dribble in a circle. Stop that. Marbury had potential to be special. Garnett and Marbury had they stayed together. That could have been a big part of it. It's just for me, Kevin Garnett did bring energy. He was hype, and he brought you that defensive boost. He would be there. He would get that block that you need. He snatched that rebound that you might need at that exact moment. But he was not the guy that I was just like, you know what, I put the ball in his hand, and where he was the only one on the team. Yeah, with the Timberwolves. What, that's who he, or was it with Toronto? Which one he was with first before he went to Boston? Which I was listening to some people making some arguments about him going to Boston, and those guys, that was a pretty decent team. Nobody don't get mad at him and say, you went to Boston and get a ring. They give LeBron so much hard time on that. Oh, go there, bro. So Hyphy got to say Clarissa better than Roy Jones. With it, man, Clarissa is only better than the girls that where she fighting at, in the girls fight. I'm not gonna give her no reign over not one male fighter that worth his salt. I just can't do that. I'm sorry. As much as I like to quote, I don't like her that much that I'm gonna sit here and say that she gonna whoop one of those top dudes. He said Will was a beast, but the average big was like 6'7". Yeah, that was another reason why he was saying, oh, you can't dunk, because he was an anomaly out there. You know, you gonna deal with all of that. That this dude here big, think close to 300 pounds, slender big, athletic, high motor. I always wondered how come he just wasn't winning. Whoa. How come he wasn't winning more? Will had crazy strength. Wembley built like Popeye's main squeeze. Olive oil. Olive oil. That's a crazy ass name. Will Chamberlain averaged 2.8 blocks on just Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the 72 Western Conference Final. Will blocked 17 of Kareem's shots, and at the end of the game, game 6, he got a standing ovation from the fans. I feel you. Why you picking on Kareem? I'm just saying Kareem is still a dude, even though Will did all that. Kareem is still a dude to held the record for scoring with that shot that he used. Just that Wilt was the OG when Kareem started coming in. Because remember, the league was still, they was getting ready, they had just adopted some of those teams from the outside in. They had just brought them in. MZ came up with the basketball had laces like a football. Really now? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Damn, you trying to make it. But you know what? I'm going to be that old one day. I'm going to be that old one day. Sure am. He said Steph wasn't with that Minnesota Cold. And that coming from a Negro who grew up in the NY. That lets you know it's levels to that code. Football players, I have to say, for them, yeah, it's levels to the code. Basketball players, no, because they play inside. Now, for the teams that are in states where it gets hot outside, I think they have a little better edge because they can work out outside in the heat, in the sun, adapting to that heat. And then when you play it in a controlled environment as far as the temperature, you can go out there and handle your business. You can go out there and clown. But outside, football players, I think if you could play in that cold, like in Minnesota's cold, Chicago's cold, Detroit, St. Louis, Baltimore, Indianapolis, if you could play in those places, well, not Indianapolis, they got a dome, or the places where they play outside in the cold, I got super respect for those football players because that's the thing. He said, "No, Will was a beast. Period." I'm not taking away from Will. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just saying that Kareem. He said Kareem is top 5 dead or alive in my opinion. I just want to give Will some shine because folks try to water him down. No, he was the big. What was Will's name? I almost want to say the Big Sexy, but I don't think that was it. What was Will? I can't remember his name. Wembley would drop like 70 on Kareem. Guard him at the 3. He could blow past you for a layup. Don't guard him at the perimeter. He would light you up for a 3, and Wembley got better defense. The Big Dipper. That's it. The Big Dipper. My bad. I said the Big Sexy. The Big Dipper. Yeah, that was Wilt right there. Hey, speaking of Wilt, since we're gonna give you some shine. Oh, nah, wrong movie. I was about to give you some shine, but wrong athlete. I was gonna say, did you see the footage of Kareem and Bruce Lee going through the moves for that movie they was in? I can't remember the title of the movie, but I saw footage of it, and the narrator, this was on TV, said that the footage was slowed down of Bruce Lee and Kareem going through the motions of the sequence of the movie. And they was moving hella fast. And they were saying that the footage was slowed down. So can you imagine a 7-footer doing karate kicks and stuff like that at the speed that you see Bruce Lee doing it? That's crazy. Now, to the Wembley would drop 70 on Kareem. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I don't think that. He the Big Central. No, they ain't calling him that. He was the Big Dipper. I feel you being funny though, on the cool, because I said the Big Sexy. I don't know why I thought why that came in my mind, because Will thought he was a player. He did. You know, Will said he had over how many women he said he had knocked off in his lifetime? Wait. Breaking news. Alicia Baumgartner says she wants smoke with Caroline Dubois because she's a young pup who needs to be trained. And she wants smoke with Beatrice Ferrier? For real? Don't play with me. She really want to fight Caroline Dubois. She called her out first? Ooh, let them make that fight. Ooh, let them make that fight. Please let them make that fight. Oh, that would be a good fight. I just said that I would like to see her get in the ring with. That would be a good fight, because I think Caroline got something to give Alicia a good fight. Haven't seen Alicia in a ring in a minute. And the girls, I guess you could say, they don't really get no soft touches. You know what I'm saying? They don't get no soft touches. So, this her come back after going through what she had to go through. And I would like to see that. I would love to see that. He said he must be talking about Kareem Akbar, the educated brother from the bank on New Jack City. Yeah, that must be who he talking about right there. I like your pretty ass anyway. Nino! That was on the other day. I just watched that the other day. The Gutter Man and Keisha, Rockabye Baby. Man, when she first did that, when I first saw that, everybody was walking around after we saw that at the movies. Rockabye Baby. Will Chamberlain would throw Wembley's shot back to his ancestors. No, he's talking about Wembley doing Kareem. DK Diaz, I respect that, but it sounds like 2 losses. Yeah. She said it on a Boxer Voice interview. She said Carolina being disrespectful, and she don't like that. Well, then go do something about it then. A little upset. Go do something about it, Baumgartner. You don't like Caroline talking that noise? But go on do something. I like Caroline Dubois. I like her. For real. Man, I was just saying I would like to see her fight that girl. Please let them make that fight. Please let them make that fight. Please, 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 please. Ain't she with Matchroom? Oh, hell yeah. That shouldn't be no problem for Eddie to be able to make that fight. That shouldn't be no problem. Who Dubois in with? They with Matchroom or they with Queensberry? Oh, Queensberry. They with Frank. They with Frank. Caroline with Frank, for sure, I think. I think it's her brother. Man, I don't care. Make that fight. Make that fight. Let me see if Alicia Baumgartner got what it takes. Sweet Caroline Dubois. That's what's up. We get to see how good Baumgartner is now that she's not working out as hard. She said she was losing, she was getting too much tone and losing a lot of her feminism. So she had to lighten up on pumping iron. Yeah, quit that. Man, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight because Dubois nice and she crisp, fast, good foot movement, hard. This will really be a good test for her. Michaela, hell yeah, Michaela deserved to get a rematch. I think she'll beat Baumgartner in the second fight. I think she'll beat her in the rematch. I'm talking about the second fight. But she done moved up already, moved on. Baumgartner, the little one, I think Baumgartner, yeah, I think Baumgartner had to move up. I wouldn't want to see Michaela go back down. I wouldn't want to see that. But yeah, I think she deserves a rematch. I don't know how they let that slip through the cracks that she didn't get a rematch. See, I think Maya wins the rematch. And would it be soon? Yeah, I think Alicia will have to go up now. Since Maya filled out at the higher weight, Alicia thinks she's the money woman now on MVP. Well, I don't know how she go. I don't know how she gonna feel like she the money woman right now. She haven't did nothing yet. She got to go out there and put in some work. But if Jake Paul could pull it off, which if he could pull it off with Frank Warren and them and get them in the ring, I'm riding with the girls from across the pond against Alicia on this one. I am. I said she do it at a catch weight, Alicia probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, I think Alicia gonna hold it over her head because she know Maya want that fight. I think she gonna hold it over her head. Yeah, she did win the first one. She did win the first fight. she edged it off. She was able to get in some good shots early and make it linger in the judge's head. She was putting in her work, getting in and out, get out of the reach of Michaela fast enough. Michaela started being able to catch up with her a little bit later on in the fight, but by that time it was a little too late. But the rematch, I think Michaela will get it. But boy, see, I had the first one pretty much a draw. I wasn't mad that Bumgardner got the nod, cause I did feel like she did start off a lot faster. She had, Michaela had to catch that rhythm. But now I agree with you, D-Lo. Michaela does look better. She looks better at the high weight class to me. She just looks better at the high weight class. She stay behind that jab. She brings that pressure. She got a little chin on her because she takes some good shots and keep coming. I like Michaela Bear. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say it. I like Michaela. Michaela. That's racist. Old horse face. That's racist. That was so crazy. But right now, Bumgardner, I don't know. Bumgardner got to get with it. He said, I think Alicia will just be talking too. Michaela had one of the best performances of the year so far in the Ryan rematch, in my opinion. I'm trying to, oh no, that's not the same girl. I know who you're talking about, that last fight she had. Yeah, that was a good ass fight. Michaela did her thing. She did her thing. She got that grit too. She got that's that Olympian. I guess that's that Olympian in her. All of them don't seem to show that same grit though. Some of those Olympians do. Some of them don't. Let's go across the board on men and women. Coming to think of it, because it popped in my head so fast. He said Michaela stopped worrying about her butt, started focusing on putting belt to ass. Now she has arrived. You thinking that was holding her back? Think she was concentrating too hard on trying to become a sex symbol? Because at the time, that's what they were saying about Lil Mama. She was the sexiest boxer and all that kind of stuff. But she had an OnlyFans? I didn't know that. Not that I would have been on there trying to see. I'm just saying I didn't know she had an OnlyFans. Learn something new all the time. But back to you, D-Lo. Yeah, you think that was the time that they were, people was really sweating Alicia Bumgardner. Her name was really starting to ring at that time and stuff like that. And they was, oh, she's the sexiest boxer. So yeah, I could see Michaela trying to put herself up against that. Trey X had mentioned that every time she was taking pictures and stuff that she was turning so you could see her booty. I got a big booty too. But maybe some people blessed with it and some people, it is what it is. Work with what you got. You got a little weight on you now. You looking all right. You fighting better. You looking good doing it. I think you at your right weight class. He said, I don't know about OnlyFans. I wouldn't know how to get there. Me either, D-Lo. I'm with you on that. I could barely work the computer that I got to get where I need to be as far as StreamYard. He said, I thought she did. I could be wrong. I know that basketball girl from Australia, I know she did because everybody in that moment was talking about her. Alicia said she the best fighter from Michigan, not Clarissa. Floyd from Michigan too. It's more fighters from Michigan. She can't be the best. She far from the best. He said, to be fair though, Maya has only lost split decision. Damn, that jumped like a motherfucker. Has only lost split decision. She could be undefeated. To each their own. But Maya has zero sex appeal in my eyes. Whoa, bro. Don't do me like that. Trying to say I'm saying she has sex appeal. I'm just saying she doing her thing. She looked better with a little weight on it. But when she was at the other weight. Cause I like Caroline Dubois. Old girl that I say should retire to just Price. Price, I just like the way Price looked as a white girl. She just looked barbaric to me. It's crazy, but yeah. Yeah, she had the OnlyFans. No naked pictures though. I saw some leaked footage. Oh, so she did have an OnlyFans. Wow. He said, "Why are you asking if she still got her OnlyFans account then?" Curious as. Oh, that's hyphy talking to the king. It's because she said she stopped worrying about her butt and started concentrating on fighting. You saw her taking those backwards ass pictures, sticking her booty out. You saw that. Don't act like you didn't. We all saw it. But now she ain't worried about that. Her little cakes. She can go out there and fight. I still want to see what that Price girl go. I want to see that Price girl come over here and make some noise, man. I want to see that. Speaking about Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline Dubois, I want to see that Price girl. What's her first name? I want to see her come over, the one that just beat what's the cute sister name from England? Natasha Jonas. Natasha. That's it. He said, I like Clarissa, Natasha. Alicia could get in the car too. That boy there pick some stallions up in here. You got to say stallions because, you know, that's just the way it goes. We know a stallion is a guy horse. But who will say he picked a bear? Nobody want to say that. Don't even sound cool. But yeah, those three in the car. 4 quarters in the car. 4 quarters. You missing a quarter. You need to add another name to add that whole dollar. I follow her on Insta. So I saw on the boat with her butt shots. Trying to desperately to find an angle to make it look big. When she said she was contorting all left, right, trying to get the sun to put the shadow to make it look like it's a little fatter right there. I feel exactly what you're saying. And it's hard on the boat because the boat is moving and drifting unless they got the anchor down. But pretty much it's moving and drift. The sun is always constantly moving. So yeah, she probably was out there struggling real hard trying to get a good picture with that little bump in the chump. Katie Taylor has a linebacker neck. It's probably easier on the eye than Mayer. I'm still liking the Price girl over both of them. Cause she got that, I told you she got that barbaric look. When she in the ring, getting ready to go, she just looked barbarious to me. Like, I can't explain it. But y'all understand what I'm saying. What's up with your Midwest brother, Colin Conwell? He took a tough loss this weekend. I picked him to win, too. I picked him to win. He didn't, but I picked him. Shanika Johnson could hop in, too. Okay, D-Lo, I see you throwing somebody in there. I'll let y'all have the welterweights. I'll take the bantamweights. Dang, Chad Ralston slid in here and started. Everybody still riding just in the background quietly. That man said he gonna take the bantamweights. Ain't they some little bitties? Little bitties. He want to be tossing people around. Come here, baby. Let me pick you up real quick. Go over there. Worse and worse to me like the last 4 fights now. The loss was due. If you see, when I said I like tiny girls, I never said that. I've never put beautiful women in a box. I like them all. But I got a wife. So I could just like them all. Which I do. You can catch me with a little bitty. She could catch my eye. A big brick house could catch my eye. And everything in between could catch my eye. Not that I'm going to follow it. I'm just saying. I like them all. They don't have to be little bitty. He said I messed around and bragged on Conwell and he pooped the bed. Yeah. Well, you bragged on him and made him poop the bed because I thought he was going to get a win. He, like I said, I picked Padley, David, Gabriella. They just didn't win the way I picked them to. Stuck the bed up with Kovalev. I just thought Kovalev was just gonna be too old. He was gonna be out with the old dude. But he pulled it off. He say Estrada Yoka Vela, let's get it. Everyone took Conway and he lost my money. We couldn't even just took the fight to go the distance. Some similar shaking my head. Oh man. It's another kind of cutie over in the UK that box. I can't think of her name though. Women boxing has really perked up. He said it would piss Umar Johnson off pick her. That's that good Shannon Sharp kryptonite. What color is she then? She ain't YT. Which boxer got the best looking wife? Terrence? That's not what Javante Tank Davis said. Which boxer got? I don't even know the boxers' wives like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who their wives is. I don't know who their wives is. I don't care what their wives look like. To be honest, I really don't. Only reason I'm able to talk about the girl boxers because they in my face. Because they supposed to be. Because they fight. So nobody take it the wrong way. But I don't care about the me and boxers' wives. I'm looking at somebody else's wife. And I'm most definitely not gonna say who I. You see, Carl Frock wife, and she was a screamer. She was pretty. I don't even know if I seen Carl Frock's wife. Like I said, I can't really say if you put somebody's wife up right down the picture, I wouldn't know who she was because I don't pay attention to those dudes' wives. Shanika got she white tea, she just got a black name. So she get in the car too. So who gonna be in the front and who gonna be in the back? See that the front gonna have to have a little extra because you got two in the front. Man, if you gonna forget the quarter, forget the four quarters, y'all go ahead and throw two more in there. Cause it's three in the front seat because you know you got your driver, the can gonna be driving, then you got enough for two in the front. So that leaves space for two more in the back to go with the two that's back there already. She is a small Polynesian or some shit. Audrey Wood. Hey, y'all David, they wise. I don't know who they are. Yeah, she was a knockout model. I remember her from Super 630. Amir Khan wife. Or some other tribal people from New Zealand. Or so I thought. But we went all the way crooked. I gotta go to the store and get me some more guards. Man, I got a 52. Son of a bitch. But that's all right. Practice simple stuff. He said, no, I just be talking. Well, y'all, you seem to know enough. I'm sitting here now trying to scan my brain. I'm like, do I know what Andre Ward's wife look like? And I literally can't pull her face up. I can't pull up nobody's wife's face. He said nobody mentions Oscar's lady. I mean, man. I think I saw her before, the lady in the pictures. I don't know. Maybe the Oscar lady didn't meet the criteria of anybody for them to say her. D-Lo. Oh, my bad. That's that's not D-Lo. That's Chair Ross said. Nobody mentioned Oscar's lady. Dang. My bad, D-Lo. I looked up and saw your name, and I put it to his words. Gotta stop doing it. I made me some nice candles today. I'm going to the nail shop tomorrow, not to get my nails done, but to take those candles up there because old girl says she gonna test them, see how she like them. I made one of my strongest scents because I wanted to be able to overpower the nail polish and stuff inside her shop. And if she likes them, she's going to become a customer and also sell product out of her store. So I'm going to get up tomorrow. I'm going to have to catch an Uber to go do it because my son going to have a car. But yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can't get that deal done. Moria are the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand. So maybe she is white. YT light. Light bright? Whatever. Man. Today was a good day. I listened to my daughter's speech. What about Shane Mosley? Jen Mosley back in the day. Oh, I remember her. And this finna sound so bad. I just remember her raising up after old boy touched her butt and she looked. When she raised up and she looked like appalled. That's what I remember. He said, I bet YT folks let her know she wasn't YT coming up. Who cares what they think? People be tripping. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those that know that I'm in 52nd place holding it down though. I'm about to call it the evening because I need to go put some gas in the truck so people can make sure they hit the road without having to stop in the morning and grab me a snack or two. With that being said, I appreciate everybody coming through and kicking it with me. A dude just holding down 52nd. And make it happen. In the chat. Somebody in the chat is white? YT? That bus snap was all right. Must be high noon. Norman. What you know about high noon? Yeah, Chad Ross, you know that song? What you know about high noon? Chad Ross, let me find out Chad Ross be high noon. That's it. Oh wow, that's big time for me. Chad Ross be on that front page where the songs drop in. I'm gonna say I appreciate everybody coming through. Push this 52nd place up off of me. And shit, y'all have a good one. With that being said, I'm gonna leave you with something. But I'm out.
I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no take up on the windows that feel me to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worry me. I don't need no take up
So I don't have high noon. I don't have high noon. Hold on.
always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know.
I don't have high noon queued up. I messed around the other day when I had it on there. I was moving the music around and I erased it off of the queue. I have to put it back on the queue. But I'm going to get High Noon back on there for you. And the next show, I'm going to open it up with it. I will make sure I play it in the middle of the show. And I'm going to make sure I play it at the end. Just because my boy Chair Ross asked for it. With that being said, he said that's what I'm about to get through the workday. With that being said, now I'm truly out. I couldn't go out with that. With Chair Ross said, I asked for High Noon. He just played what he wanted to. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do better. But anyway, I'm gonna get High Noon added back on here, man. Next time I come on, it will be on there, and I'm gonna do it just like I said. Now, with that, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a rich, old, dead white boys. You know the dead ones get stacked up. When you walk into a strip club, tossing up while hoes act up. Niggas look strange, I know a strange back. You got a problem, you don't really want that. That alcohol got you thinking. You walk in, don't make me disprove that. Now I'm trying to let you make it, my nigga, just let it be. But that devil off of me, so you gon' come fuck with me. Now I can make it home and you might not let there be new scripture. If you cross the line, I can guarantee you I'll let that be hit you. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tent up on my windows, let me ready to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problems worrying me. I don't need no tent up on my windows, let me ready to see. I keep moving, always keep your
I keep on moving like soul to soul, penetrate your mind, let your conscience flow like water from the aquifer. Liquid in the ocular and see your tendencies. For the Hennessy, take a sip. Lyrical clip full of hollow tip. Grab a mic with a firm grip when I spit. Have brothers ducking mental shit.
Niggas killing me with this mother shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity, it's so unclear.
But I'ma need you to step your game up, cause if not, you would trust us a lame duck. I'ma call you superhead cause the game sucks. Keep it moving in your lane truck.
Worry about no problem, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tears up on my windows, let me ready to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problems worrying me. I don't need no tears up on my windows, let me ready to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
Niggas killing me with this mother shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity, it's so unclear.
I said niggas be talking crazy, hold up, don't make them wait. I don't chase after hoes, I rather maintain. Okay, let's get that straight. Nah, back to the grill when the niggas got beat. Yes, man, gon' bring your stage. By the time you realize we got a problem, then it's too late.
Shorty looking mad fly, had me captivated when she walked by. I'm serious, she had me feeling this tingle, son. Stimulating conversation after mingling. Honey was jingling and stretched jeans looking clean. Appearance would enhance any scene, nah, I mean, feel me, really. I know it sounds silly, but looking at her was like puffing on a fat fillet. Relaxing, she had this natural attraction. She started laughing when she saw my reaction. Oh my, passed the name and number to the cell. Asked for mine, I said it's Otis, last name is Bell. Also known as the O, the B, the 3, the A, the S, the T. It's me, obese, do you get high? Then I'm your guy.
If I got the high, you got control. You make this track go. If I got the high, you got control. You make this track go. If I got the high, you got control. You make this track go. If I got the high, you got control. You can make this track go.
Say what you want, just be blunt, I can stand the pain. Take a ride on the great airlines, I promise you'll be glad you came. The fire in your eyes make wetness between your thighs. You
say you never blow, I eliminate your disguise. Underneath your green exterior, I gaze. Exploration of your brain leaves me in a purple haze. I see consent as my morals continue living. I just like to engage in a little oral tradition. So pardon my unorthodox approach to blazing luscious. That's just the way I roll. Lick the split before I stuff it. You like it hot, I got enough smoke to choke the average throat. But tonight I'm trying to go a little deeper. Loving the feel of your lips, taking drags off this gas, just puff and never pass. I'm your high value reefer.
I got the high, you got the control. Make this track blow. If I got the high, you got the control. Make this track blow. If I got the high, you got control. Make this track blow. If I got the high, you got control. We can make this track blow. I'm chilling in my room on this night. I got something tied up in the shower. Am I right? A friend in the negligee smiling as she rolling up. Every once in a while looking up, saying, "Girl, hurry up." She placed her gaze back up on me and took a deep sigh and said, "I'm so hungry. You want a drink?" I said, "Yeah." And while she walking to the table, she asking what I think. I like the way your lips poke, I like she pout. And that ass got my little man shouting. She kinda giggled, "Oh, you like what you see?" Before I can answer, I heard, "Hey, what about me?" I turn around, she got a pose with no clothes, with her leg up on the chair, with her back exposed. She said, "Don't speak, just lay back on the bed." Said something about double heat. Yeah, you heard what she said. If I got the high, you got control. You can make this track blow. If I got the high, you got control. You can make this track blow. If I got the high, you got control. You can make this track blow. If I got the high, you got control. We can make this track blow.
I tell them you can't get like me, oh man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. Bang, bang, don't try me, that fire always be by me. You can't get like me, oh man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. I'm gassed up, ignite me, my cash up, too lit, I be up. I'm a type of nigga that says shit straight. I never did hate, that's a bitch nigga trait. By any means, baby, I'ma get to the cake. I been a real nigga, so it ain't for debate. Beefing with me, get you hit with a stake. She left you for me, saying you the mistake. I can't be replaced. No. Saving what hoes? Do you see me with a cape? I hustle from sun up to sundown. If a hater run up, he get walked down. We be up in that stick on who talk down. Reaching for my shit, 5-5. I be putting in work, I don't clock out. Talking dirty, you niggas get mouthed out. Shout it like how I kick it like Kung Lao. Cause these niggas be chicken, compound. I ain't wanna do it, but have to. I'm the shit like I live in the bathroom. Pull up, eat it, and dip, she fast food. Girl, let me show you what this cash do. I'm going nuts like the cashews. My name in they mouth with a bad move. Not a brokey, I go with a cash move. I'ma set this shit off if I have to. Hey, niggas ain't built like me, bionicles, but you self-made. It's ironic though, you original but you be copying. I'm about my coins, I got that sonic flow. Bruce Lee, Roy, bitch, I got the glow. Probably run a ticket up at Papa Do's. Call me Young Atomic cause I'm about to blow, nigga. Pause, no homo, no homo. You can't get like me, oh man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. Bang, bang, don't try me, that fire always be by me. You can't get like me, oh man, ain't shit like me. Pack strong, hit like me, you broke, can't sit by me. Gang, gang, beside me, we ride till we D.I.E. I'm gassed up, ignite me, my cash up, too lit, I be up.